Hi, welcome back. Central to the idea of Linux and Unix systems in general is the idea of a working directory. The working directory is the directory that we are currently in. And right now, and I've changed my shell prompt, which is something we'll get into in the Bash scripting course, actually, which is not this course, but you can change your shell prompt. What I've changed it to is just to show the current working directory and then the Linux prompt, which is a $, and then a space. So this says my current working directory is tilde. So what is tilde? Well, we can find out exactly where we are by using the command pwd, which stands for print working directory. And this will tell us that we are at /home/Rick. Now, / is the root directory of a Unix-based system. So we can actually change to that root directory. If you're admin, you can actually change to that root directory by typing the command cd change directory and then a space and /. The space is important. So now, if we do that, we see that we are at /, and this is root. So we want to go back to my home directory or the user's home directory. So how would we do that? Well, very simply. We could either do cd /home /Rick, and that would get me back to the tilde directory, which is a shortcut for home Rick because I'm running as Rick. Or we could have done, and I'll go back to the root directory, we could have done cd tilde because tilde is a shortcut for home Rick. And now if we do that, we see that my working directory has changed to a tilde and I'm back to home Rick. And I can tell that by, again, printing the working directory. And I see that I'm at home Rick. Now, what if we change to another directory? We can see that the list of all directories and files in a particular location, in a particular working directory, by typing the command ls for list. And this will show us all of our directories. In this version of the terminal, my directories are in blue, my files are in green. That's a simplification of the situation, but for now it'll do. So let's say we wanted to change to maybe the downloads directory. How would we do that? Well, again, we change directory, cd, and then space, downloads. And now we can see that my directory is tilde downloads, in other words, home Rick downloads. And then I can ls on downloads, and there's nothing in my downloads directory. So we've learned really 3 commands here. I'll be talking more about ls in the next demo, but we've learned cd, which is to change the working directory. We can change the working directory to the parent directory of where we are by typing cd space ... So that will take us up 1 level. We can change to this directory, which becomes very important a little bit later, by typing cd ... And that will change back to this current working directory. And you may be wondering why we would ever want to use that. We don't really use it to change to the current working directory. We use it when we execute scripts, and I'll show you more about that a little bit later. So cd changes our current working directory. pwd prints out our current working directory. For example, if I were in downloads, and then typed pwd, I would see that I'm at home Rick downloads. By the way, the Linux operating system is case sensitive. If my directory is named downloads with a capital D, I have to type downloads with a capital D. So let's go back to our home directory and try to change directory to downloads. And it'll tell me that there's no such file or directory. ls is for listing the contents of a directory. So ls lists out all the directories and files inside the current working directory. So that wraps up this demo, and we'll be talking a little bit more about listing and how to look at various types of files inside the shell using the ls command in the next demo. Thank you very much.